At least now I know I'm not crazy. I know we all have that feeling at sometimes in our lives where we think we might be crazy. We have this idea, we get this feeling, which is usually our intuition, but we think, I don't know if that's really real, and maybe I better not say it to anyone because they may think I'm crazy. I've lived with that my entire life because I've been highly intuitive, and I attempted to hide it from people for the longest time. And I could never understand why I was able to accomplish certain things. I couldn't even tell you why I'm still alive now because of all the things I've moved through. I should have been dead. But somehow I was able to manage to move through disasters and diseases, illness, all kinds of stuff. I go, how am I doing this? But I was receiving information and guidance intuitively, and it was just happening. And then it started to change a little while ago. Several years ago, I thought, oh, well, it's different now, and I have to do more with it, and maybe I can no longer hide. But that was challenging because I'm introverted, and I don't like being out there. I don't like telling people what I'm up to. This is why I hid it for so many years. I said, let me not tell people this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm accomplishing things because they're going to think I'm a little nuts. And this morning I got up and I'm writing something because I thought I have to tell people what's going on. They're not understanding. And I called it, I was talking about my life, the world, my work, all of that. I'm trying to explain it. Then after I'm done writing that, a friend had sent me a video from Christina Lopes, who I'm subscribed to. I just hadn't seen this video. And then she explained everything. And that was the thing that told me, oh, I'm not crazy. She explained what was happening in the world. How, and she first begins explaining it from an astrological standpoint, which made complete sense, but I didn't know that, you see, because I downloaded it and I channeled it and I did it intuitively. So it was a little challenging for me to make sense of it, except I did know that what had happened after all these years, everything I've moved through, everything I've accomplished over 40 years of this study and this work, was that I finally downloaded a philosophy that could help anyone live an extraordinary life, and that's what I was meant to do. And it was meant to happen now because our world is in need of us to become alive and to love who we are and to do what we came to the world to do, and that's what I had. That was the life I lived. That's why I had to go through all the challenges and difficulties to figure out how to move through them so that I could give that to others. That's what we all do. That's how evolution happens. We just happen to be existing now in a heightened sense of this evolution, which I've spoken of often. And even 3 years ago when I started doing groups, I said, okay, the world is changing. And if you're doing something that's just going to be about you, you might have a little trouble. If you're doing something that's going to be about others, it'll be really successful. Didn't know why I was saying any of that. I didn't know why I was saying anything that I did, except I knew that I had to. And when it becomes that clear, you will do everything to get it out there, and that's what I've done. And I wanted you to have this, and I wanted you to have Christina's video so that you can listen to it and you will understand. Those of you who have been watching me will understand what I've been saying, but you also will understand more of what's happening in our world and why it's occurring and why I am so passionate about getting people to become happy and successful. That's what I said my work will do. It takes you to that place where you become happy and successful, and you have no idea how important that action on your part is in our world now. And I have to own who I am as you're supposed to do. And so I'm just taking people to that place where they are loving who they are. I just received a message from one of the members of the program. We had a conversation last night, and he says, I can't believe where my life is going now. And that's the kind of testimonial that I want to receive from everyone, because the more we have that, our world will change. But listen to Christina, and I'm going to contact her and thank her for telling me I wasn't crazy.